Hello everyone, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in our Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4 as the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland in the modern day Millenium Dawn mod, which is a great mod. Also, I can encourage you to try that out. Well, if you would, and of course our colonies, if you would count in our colonies, we would get to a staggeringly high amount. Let's see, we are in the 16th of March 2004. Because of the Iron Man save game, and the world is quite peaceful now. We have colonies in Congo, we have colonies in Saudi Arabia, which actually all of us, and we get all of Ireland under British command. That's superb. And Saddam Hussein still exists. The USA somewhat didn't think to invade Iraq. They even haven't done the USA Patriot Act. So that's weird. Perhaps, who would have thought that of George Bush? He's still smiling, but who would have thought that of George Bush? I don't know why it always gets to speed 5. Okay, multi-altitude flying, yes, let's go for that. Blitzkrieg, we research soon. I'm going to send in all of my... Here I have a separate... Actually, where is it? Here, I have separate armored divisions here. Why are they green? Come on, they were trained so good, now they are green. Oh yeah, okay, I know the problem. No, that's no problem here, we simply educate them. What's the justification of war? Oh no, the Soviet Union is justifying against us. The Soviet Union is justifying against us. Oh, how it seems like they are restoring the USSR. They are restoring the USSR, and then, well, I mean, their military is truly not strong. But if war happens, we will help our allies in Estonia, because we'll get lots of points in, and then we can annex territory. But, well, alright, so the Soviet Union is justifying against one of our allies. That might be a problem. That's why, yeah, I have to send in these armored divisions. I have to train them firstly. They are completely uneducated. I mean, they were so well educated, but I messed things up with the changing of the division template. Now they went completely uneducated. That can happen. I mean, yeah. I won't use the Spanish divisions. I will send in these 11 divisions. Actually, I will change them all to infantry divisions, which will require me in getting lots of more motorized equipment. So perhaps not now, not now, because I don't have the equipment necessary. I will ship them though into Estonia. Ship them into Estonia. Why can't you go? Oh, I didn't select them even. Smart, isn't it? You're gonna be shipped into Estonia. There we go, and we're gonna call this the Russian front. The Russian front, yeah. Actually, Russian theater. Russian theater. Oh, if the Russians were to declare war on any of these 3 countries, we will dare to strike and to help. Although our army is far away from considering itself ready, we have to do it. Of course, yeah, reinforcements take the first priority. Attention! These are Spanish. I'll just create a new theater called just Expeditionary Forces. Expeditionary Forces. Alright. Yes, sir. And these 8 are getting shipped into the Russian theater, aren't they? No, we no longer get the effect from national strength. Such a shame. These 8 actually go into Estonia as well. So we have 19 divisions facing the Russians. Okay, our Marines are training. Our justification is done when? 20th of May. Perhaps they will be done by then. I hope that they will be done. Let's say when? Daily, perhaps. If not, I can simply wait. The naval base is, yeah, not overcrowded. That's great. We have lots of planes. I will deploy more planes into the sector. Actually, some attack planes. I have them, so 80 attack planes. There we go. Close their spot. They are deploying. Things will be great. I can't wait to get Nigeria back under the righteous rule of Great Britain, of the British Empire. And finally, if the Queen comes to power, which she will in the next election, because Windsor has a popularity of 39%, it's more than Labour has, then we can truly sing Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the waves. We Britons shall never, never, never be again slaves, surely. And after that I will do my reconquest of Congo, because I can't reach that territory there. I hope there won't be a formation of factions against us. World tension dropped to only 38%. And the Soviet Union is taking how many days to restore the USSR? Of one more year, then they will restore the USSR. Oh goddamn, they will increase world tension by 20%. So then world tension will probably go up into unbelievable high.
Orders.
Okay, our trains, tanks still being trained. I'll actually send them into Congo, and they can, well, continue their education there.
Ready, sir.
Blitzkrieg is done, superb. Our tanks will use it. Let's go for Kampfgruppe. Kampfgruppe. Yeah, we are doing German doctrines as Great Britain. Isn't that hilarious? Military build-up 3. Yeah, we have 55. I mean, why does somebody know why we just lost 2 civilian factories? Does that make sense that you just lose civilian factories? We had 2, but we just lost 2 civilian factories. We had like 101. Now we don't anymore, apparently, with whatever explanation. So, no idea why. I'll have to add 2 more then. No doubt, truly that's weird. Military build-up 3. It's done. Let's go for the 4th and then for the 5th, and then we'll get the 3 national focus. Civication of Lagos is finished. Our units are still training. I can tell my navy to go to patrol already. But I will exclude my carriers. No, not exclude them, never mind. Never mind, here. Yeah, Royal Navy, there we go, the Royal Navy. We have air supremacy. Well, yeah, I have to call off my carriers. Actually, I'll create 2 fleets. One fleet will go for air supremacy. Let's tell that the second Royal... We have to get better names, because, yeah, I'll think of better names at one point. You can be certain of that. And we'll combine... No, that's wrongly done. Let's do it once more. Yeah, we messed up completely. Combine it. I'm moving to merge, yeah. Because I have to separate out the carriers. Separate them out. Separate 2 melee cruisers. 2 of them, right. Now. Imperial fleets. Yeah, better name, isn't it? Admiral Jocks Lester. He'll go. Actually halt and go to the cold shore of Laos. We'll do some naval bombardment there. And the other will... yeah, stay there. Alright. Fully educated, stop your education. The tank divisions are on their way. They sadly couldn't be fully educated. Finally, I will replace the mechanized ones with motorized. And still I have to replace it. Let's replace it then once more. With motorized infantry. I have minus 6.4 thousand. That's not really good, to be honest. I have to get far more. Actually, I don't need that much artillery, because I won't... Like, I can't add motorized artillery. I can only add manual one, which will reduce the speed by minus 4, so I don't have to produce even that much artillery. I can lower the production of artillery. That's a good idea, actually. Lower it only to 4, shift to 3, and send the rest for even more motorized equipment. Yeah, so doing a whale war goal. Need 3 rubber. Let's get it from Indonesia.
Ready.
Our marines ready and steady. Our tanks are not there though, but it's really no problem. I will justify war against them, and soon our ships will also do the shore bombardments. We go to war. United Kingdom goes to war. The United Kingdom declares war on Nigeria. And Marines go and sweep through. Our ships are hopefully doing some shore bombardment. Nevertheless, we'll tell our airplanes to go for air supremacy and explosive support in Nigeria.
Listen up.
They are listening up, truly. Now the moment of truth. We have complete air dominance over Nigerian skies. Which, let's see, yeah, I didn't call any of my troops in. I hope that this war will be done splendid soon. Let's see, let's check how the British war machine will perform. Alright, I drop a nuclear nuke on Lagos, speed down to speed to 2. I can even drop 2 nuclear bombs. They have their best division defending Lagos. I'll drop 1 more nuclear bomb on Lagos, should I? We have only 1 marine divisions. Yeah, all of my marines are going into that sector, so I don't know. I'll wait, he can surely still fight. I'll drop 1 more nuclear bomb on Lagos, forcing him completely to capitulate. So 2 nuclear bombs, I'll have it will be. And dropped, there we go, we captured Lagos, the Nigerian. So they will capitulate, there we go, let's wait, let's still wait. And guys, surprise, I mean, that's a superb war, the British war machine has captured Nigeria within 1 week. That's how a war should be, within 1 week we did capture all of Nigeria. We will annex, of course, all of the country and the turn, but that's superb simply what we have done. We seized the equipment as well, but I mean, that campaign was simply superior. Simply 1 nuclear bomb dropped and zack, we won. Possible naval base. Marines, you've done a bloody well job, I can tell them that. Let's educate them, and we got, yeah, our industrial sector did get, well, advanced, thoroughly massive. Have to get more authorized equipment, and also I'll get more bombers, actually, more bombers. Which will require me in getting lots of more stuff. 2 here and 1 more rubber. So I have a surplus of, and Romania joined the NATO in 2004. Here, alright, more of that. Okay, that's great. In battle tanks we still need, so I will actually already queue in 1 more modern battle tank line. There we go. Let's get him completely under the counter-main battle tank. But the Nigerian campaign was truly a huge success. Truly a insanely huge success, which resulted in us getting lots of manpower as well. Now we have a core population of 49,000 and non-core of 233 million. Which is giving us a total manpower of 2 million. So that was a superb attack. And we have plans active, do we? Slovenia joined the NATO.
Attention!
My tanks, they can still, yeah,
Yes, sir.
train. I'll tell them to abandon their training. Alright, Benin. Who should we capture next? I mean, we need for sure rubber. We have to get to a country which has lots of rubber. Here we see who has rubber here. Resource map modes. Cameroon is only 15. Congo, well, getting Congo would result us in linking up with our province there, which is a thing what we want, so therefore I will go and justify against Congo. Yeah, should we go really aggressive now actually? I don't know. But yeah, we have to get Congo, so let's just have a goal of the capture of Congo. And also, although the capture of Malaysia will be a not so easy thing, I have to do it. Let's simply have superb, so high quantities of rubber. Sri Lanka as well, but I will go for Malaysia first. Since Malaysia has been a British colony in the past, it has, well, priority. Okay, for that my Marines will do the task. Our closest outpost of the NATO is where? Is here actually. Which country? The US. Guam. Is that actually our closest outpost of the NATO? Perhaps, yeah. So I'll send my Marines to, actually from this or from there. I guess I'll send them to this island. The island of Diego Garcia. Oh, that's even our islands. That's great. Diego Garcia in Spanish. To pronounce it correct. My Marines will be sent there, and we should, yeah, have no problems at all once more. Yeah, low infrastructure, which is because of our bombing of the sector that we are repairing. Yeah, actually I'll tell them to repair first. Repairing is more important.
Ready, sir!
And you're ready, and move to Diego Garcia. Will be the infrastructure of that province enough? It should be at 12. Although the naval base could be stronger, I will station my ships, yeah, all the way spread out then. Second Royal Navy. Yeah, especially let's merge them. That sector. Our new ships which we got will be also sent to that province. I will actually start building up my naval base there in Diego Garcia. Yeah, that's important. That's important matter. Because it can be useful for our maybe future invasion of India as well, but there's a huge army, so I will rather wait for a huge war in Asia to happen and then to strike. We need more tanks, we should get more tanks then. Alright, here against Congo. I think, to be honest, that
Ready to move!
at least 9 tanks should be far than enough ready to capture Congo, but you will never know. Our Marines are going there. The Russians are done when with their restoration. Well, they have 249 days left, so perhaps I can even
Orders!
use them for other purposes, because it will take nearly 1 year. Could I use them? I'm thinking. Let's send them against Congo first. Against the British colony of Congo. Yeah, Spanish controls that sector, which is blocking us of doing war with these countries, which I'm not interested though because they have no resources at all. So we are doing a war for resources. That's quite, well, American-like, isn't it? Well, no problem. Our fleet is standing firm. We will be moved into the naval port of Diego Garcia. Yeah. Okay. We have 121 civilian and 73 military factories. I mean, if that's not great, I don't know what to tell. It's simply superior. A really good military industry we have. As Great Britain. No, as the United Kingdom. To the Swedes, they quite have a good amount of units. I don't know why they sent the units against Norway. Oh yeah, they actually are not in the NATO. That might be why. Well, the Soviet Union, well, I don't know why, but these countries have a really good opinion of the Soviet Union, but they are not in the same faction. And Belarus didn't accept the Union State offer from the Soviet Union. Well, the Soviet Union consists currently of only one Socialist Republic, which is just the Russian of RSFR. The Soviets will annex which territories? They'll annex that as well as this province, as well as that province of... Well, look, the Transnistrian industry is actually 3 times stronger than the Moldovan one. So that's quite an interesting fact, to be honest. That's quite interesting. France, yeah, has good units. Germany has. They are on the way to Congo. And our justifications are, yeah, we are playing on the too low speed perhaps. Our justifications are done when? I'll need to check chart Dwight here, United Kingdom. It'll take some time. 30th of November and 4th of December will be done. Well, restoring the USSR, let's see here. Gennady Zyuganov, let's check it once more. He'll get the next war goal against some countries, against all of the former USSR countries. And they will make South Ossetia, Abkhazia and the Transnistrian Republic, that's only. Okay. Although I hope I will be done with my wars prior to that, because you might meet a Soviet enemy there. Or at least divisions are on training, that's also a good thing then. Some of them are. We are getting a steady supply of motorized equipment. State 1, main level tanks we still need. Okay, I have only Spanish divisions here. And yeah, I'll start training these infantry divisions. They will be at level 3 when they are ready to strike. Let's go for the modern special forces, which will also improve our marines, which we needed. For instance, the naval base is completely outmanned. What I'll do is actually I'll leave the carriers here only. Only carriers. Let's see, carrier and destroyers, and the rest let's send this fleet to Guam. It's still, the capacity is still 60. Why? It seems like my carriers are taking lots of naval capacity. Is it? I actually want to check. It's the carriers consuming all of the naval capacity. Perhaps I have to send them away then. And then away to Guam. I'm going to spread out my navy. Yeah, it's level 2. 26 out of 20. Here. Let's name it British Destroyer Squadron. Alright. They can stay there while our huge navy is in Guam, and yeah. The best thing would be simply for me to check the naval base. How is its capacity? 95 out of 10. Okay. That's for sure not maintainable. You know what? We don't need such a big naval base. I'll send all of them there. I don't think that we'll have to repair, because it's the only penalty it gives us is a repair penalty. And I really don't mind about that repair penalty. No, I really don't matter. It doesn't care. I don't care about that. Therefore, yeah, I'll simply move all of my ships there and ready my war goal. My troops are ready. They're still training. Their training is taking lots of time. Are on the way, and they are level 3 regular already. That's great. Let's tell them to train naval invasion into Kuala Lumpur. And this naval provinces into these 4. Yeah. There we go. The 1st Marine Corps. I actually intend to educate 12 more Marine divisions, so I have a full army of Marines. That sounds good for me. Let's go ahead and train 12 more Marines. 12. Training, yeah, which we actually need now infantry equipment. That's interesting. Mechanized, we have 1.6 thousand in storage. Towed anti-air, artillery, and we need more infantry equipment, so I will actually assign more military factories now to produce. I mean, I have only 3 factories producing modern equipment, therefore let's assign here 10 to produce modern equipment. So our next factories will be busy with that. We're currently still repairing the Nigerian infrastructure, which we completely not damaged. Yeah. Okay, our carrier will do some shore bombardment there as well. We have 4 carriers, so I can send these strategic bombers onto the carrier as well. I have to remove the air wing and assign them to that carrier. You'll be assigned with... Wait. Where's my bomber gone? I have 35 in storage. Oh, I can't assign bombers onto that, so that's a shame. I don't have airbase. Okay, I don't have to use, well, strategic bombers against them, I guess. That shouldn't be a big problem. What shouldn't be.
Yes, sir.
Destroyer squadron. He'll go for the patrol of the East Indian Ocean and the Strait of Malacca. Let's check their navy prior to that. There are 6 ships. I will still add release 2 more missile cruisers, so we have complete dominance. You know what? Yeah, that name is simply horrific. Missile. Damn it. Missile cruiser. Yeah, squadron. First missile cruiser squadron will also do the same task: patrol the East Indian Ocean and the Strait of Malacca. And our remaining navy will be sent close to Malaysia, and from there do some shore bombardment, as well as our planes will go for air spares in the region. Then I have to use my nukes because I don't want to even go into that province. Their national unity is 75%. Check the victory points. Kuala Lumpur is worth 20, so if we capture Kuala Lumpur, they will actually capitulate even without a nuclear strike. That's nice, actually. That's quite nice. We got multi-altitude flying. Logistical bombing. Can I improve my industry? Not yet. Well, in 2006 only, then. I actually get more slots. Yeah, plus 10%, that only gives me more slots. I'll do the modern hardware. It's quite nice, which gives us minus 2% of a research time. You're still a manpower of 1 million, and the British Army is one of the strongest armies now in the world, but not the strongest one. I can say that when we overpass 2 million, then. Actually, for the invasion of India, wouldn't it be smart to capture Bangladesh first, and then we can move our units to India? I mean, India is the crown jewel of the British Empire, but that's a really hard goal, even for us, to invade India. It's easier said than done. Yeah, we caused nearly 100% of the world tension. What a surprise! These bloodthirsty Brits, isn't it? For to conquer their 7 to 9 divisions. My tanks, long live the monarchy. There we go, the monarchist coup. The monarchists of our country have gathered the public support to successfully launch a coup against our government. They have crowned their monarch, took over the ministries, and now run the country. Long live the monarchy! Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves. Coup in the British Empire. The governments in the British Empire has succumbed to public demands. Their politicians have been ousted and are now replaced by a new, more popular movement. Look to that, the British Empire. So, we'll have to sing the Rule Britannia for that, don't we? I'll actually see now if they fixed the US. Can we like boost popularity? Like if we do, actually we can do nice. We can boost the popularity because in like some mods it costs me like 0.5 5 political power per day, which is simply way too much. So I will get the US monarchists into my side, which will result in all of the other NATO members leaving the NATO though, but that's not a problem. Since we won't establish a British World Empire, I'll look to that. We abandoned the European Union. While monarchies are not technically banned from joining the European Union, they have petty little things like parliaments or elections, which the grand system around Queen Elizabeth II, thankfully, is divided of. So we are now absolutist. We are now finally a absolute monarchy. We are a absolute monarchy. absolute monarchy. They have to petty little things like counter elections, which the grand system around Queen Elizabeth II thankfully is devoid of. This, however, has led to a precarious spot for us, being asked to either hold general elections within the next week or to be expelled from the halls. Well, we won't hold elections, that much is certain, so it seems we'll have to play their little democracy game without us indeed. The British Empire leaves the European Union. Today, the British delegation to the European Parliament left the buildings in Brussels for what might be the last time. Article 50 has been fulfilled and pulled through. The treaties with the EU partners result to ones of usual international partnership. The British Empire has left the European Union. So, European Union, you shall do it without us. You shall do it without us. So, which countries do we want to get more kissed? The US, for one instance, which will take some time though. The royalist party of US, look to that. It would be nice to trigger a Chinese civil war. So let's boost the popularity of the monarchists in China as well. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, so Chinese monarchy and US monarchy. We'll have.
Orders!
They are soon done training. They are actually not training. They are just sitting there. Yeah, the infrastructure is enough for them. Nearly. I have 2 divisions there also already trained. So the Royal Army consists of 42 4-man divisions, which is 501,000 units. Well, that's certainly quite a bit. And our armored divisions are finally done training as well, so they'll be sent into the Russian theater already, just in case. And they will start their training there.
Ready, sir!
Yeah, we have more infantry divisions. They'll be sent into Estonia as well against the Russian fronts. Oh, let's see, Russia has 43 to 76 units, so not that much. Even we on our own could handle with the Russians. That's nice.
Attention!
Let's wait them to get trained. After that, yeah, we have 16 army experience, plus some plans in reserve. We have even some outdated multi-role fighters, which is because of the fact though that we captured it from the supplies of the old country. And to end the episode, yeah, Rule Britannia. So we'll have to sing it. Okay, no, it's too long, I'm sorry. Or do you lads want me to sing Rule Britannia? I'm sure not. Yeah, Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the waves, Britons never will be slaves. That's only one stanza though, but it's enough. Anyways, thank you for watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm Sacred and I'm out. Have an awesome day to you all and see you next time, hopefully.